Alright, so this video is mostly about, even though I'll show a few things about Bet Online, but it's mostly about Rigged Online. America's Card Room. Now, I've been warning people about that site for many years. I've before the category of poker was so big on YouTube, I was sharing information on YouTube, but also passing information on to these people that we call pros. But no one wanted to listen to me. No one responded. No one cared. But every time, few years later, these people come that I tried sharing this information to or passing it along, wants to talk about the subject, and now people want to get up in arms about it. Now, this particular thing that I'm going to show you now is mostly the pictures are from Bet Online, but I did the same thing for America's Card Room. I just didn't get screenshots of it. And that's what got us in trouble. When I mean us, I mean myself, and not really in trouble like by a law or anything. It's just now I can't make any changes to Wikipedia. I think they like blocked out a certain network or group. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. So now I can't I can't change it. But I did the same thing as I did for um Bet Online. And everything I stated was facts. Um and I dare them to challenge me to even say that I'm incorrect. But I did the same thing. I let people know, I warned people that these sites are nothing but scams. And as you can see, look at this. I said, I put all the information in there, but the particular video I'm going to show you about, I did the same thing for, again, ACR, Maker's Card Room. I put, if you win big, you have a 90% chance of not getting paid. Very high mark of not getting paid. Now, let's scoot over to YouTube, and I want to show you guys something else. All right, now I'm a few months late to the party, but not really, because I've already shared this about this particular site, and again, Bet Online, as well as another site. So let's play it and watch it together.
One of the biggest YouTubers in the world has called out the same company that I've been calling out for a while. We'll get into it in a second. So, there's this guy called Ludwig. I love the guy. I kind of absolutely just adore the guy. I think he is one of the most entertaining people. I think he's a very good person, and he's one of those non-fake people, as far as I can tell. Like he shows his true colors. He shows his light and he shows his darkness. And sometimes, a lot of people when they're in the public light, they kind of just like, oh, here's all the beautiful things about me, instead of just being like, yeah, I suck. I pick my nose. I bite my nails. Whatever it is. I don't know. Let's just play the video for a second.
Of all the sponsors you've done, which one do you regret the most? The sponsor that I regret the most is a poker company I used to work with called American Card Room. I was only sponsored to play poker. They did have a casino, but I never got sponsored to play the casino, only the poker. Now, you might think I regret it because I was promoting gambling or something. I didn't give a fuck about that. I think poker is a dope game. I think anyone should be allowed to play poker.
Hard agree on that. Hard agree that there's a big distinction between playing roulette, playing blackjack versus playing poker. Poker's more like trading on the stock market. We're in a capitalistic society. There's nothing wrong with using your intelligence to fight against other people in a consensual manner, as long as people are of age and as long as there isn't some like heinous addiction or some kind of economical reason they can't play.
If they're of age and have enough funds and money and understand the game, of course. So I actually don't have a problem with that at all. The reason I regret it is because that company refused to pay me out. And the money that I earned playing poker, because I won a bunch of tournaments, I would then gamble on their site. And it was so fucking hard to pull the money out. And so if it's hard for me, it means it's hard for the other people who I was promoting it to play poker. And so
Now imagine how hard it was for me. I did the same thing in the beginning. I was winning a lot. I tried to cash out, and a lot of times I had problems. I can probably count on maybe two fingers how many times I was successfully paid out.
I stopped working with them because I think they're kind of a dog shit site.
So, if what Ludwig is saying is true, and I can't imagine it's not, he's not stupid enough to just say something super untrue where he could just get sued for false allegations. So, if what he's saying allegedly is true, that is crazy from ACR. They've had so many idiotic scandals when it comes to public relations. They had this $100,000 challenge where they challenged anybody to come up with a bot that could get through their systems. Somebody did it and was like, hey, I've done it, but I just need to check to see before I finish it, does this count, does this count? And they were like, challenge is off. No, we were just kidding. We played the old joke bet with you, and yeah, we're not giving you 100K. With a bunch of other stuff as well. ACR really, really, guys, hire me, as I don't even need paying. Just somebody, Phil Nagy, I think this is the owner, just have a call with me or a couple of other people. Stop your team doing this nonsense. If this is one of the biggest streamers in the world, he just got millions of people to watch this clip as it's being spread all around Twitter, and people are going to see this and they're going to get fed up with your company. And apparently there's another big streamer called Pay Money Wubby, who has worked.
I've been fed up. I've been shared information. I posted so many videos on this channel as well as previous channels I had throughout the years.
The ACR since 2022 said he hasn't been paid for a poker sponsorship deal that is being litigated currently. It's actually annoying for the poker world. It's annoying that this is one of the biggest streamers that's ever touched poker, and it could be such a big burst for poker. I mean, maybe his audience is a little bit young, so I'm not sure about that, but at least it's just from ACR's perspective, from poker's perspective.
A quick story behind that, not a few years ago, and I have to find the screenshot, but I've actually may have made the video and posted it. I'm gonna go back and look at my videos, but just a few years ago, before I was fully banned from there, which I told that story, I showed screenshots, and showed you guys. But before I was banned, I actually took a screenshot, and I realized I never knew the whole time that my date of birth was on the account. And it was wrong. And it was wrong by a lot. So I was actually well underage and should have not been playing on the site. Now, that's due to an error within the date, but I was actually old enough. It's just what was inputted on my account says I wasn't old enough. And that should have actually been flagged and verified. And I should have never been playing on the site until they had my real birth date. So just telling you guys that they don't care. All they care about is getting that money. Their business. So they don't care about age. And they should definitely be in trouble for that.
Not saying that's best for the world, but from poker's perspective, to fumble, to drop the bag so hard with Ludwig. It's Ludwig, guys. Come on, think about it. And to not pay him out, I can't imagine what went through their minds. I don't know if it was incompetence or insincerity or nefarious intentions or whatever it was, but guys, you gotta get it together. Another huge streamer has come out and said that ACR's done the same thing. I'll let you read the tweet because I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's Alexander Botes. I've reached out to her for a comment because we follow each other on Twitter, but she's replied that she's going to Burning Man. And I believe this video will be out before she comes back, so I might add something in the comments or the description if she says something afterwards. Check out the pinned comment. So there are other sites that have been accused from people who have reached out to me of allowing bots on their site, and some of the biggest sites you can imagine. This is why I like working with Coin Poker, because I don't see no bots, and they actually care about not having these things. And this is one of the reasons I love.
So I'm gonna stop it there because I actually didn't watch most of this. I just seen the beginning and I was like, I gotta share it. So it looks like he's about to promote some site. I'm not gonna promote any site, especially a site that I never played on. So I don't trust that shit. So I'm gonna stop it there. But if you go back and look at my videos, man, I've been warning people about a lot of these sites for a very long time. Now, just Their sponsors, these are people with big audiences. If they're not paying out their sponsors, um, or sponsees, or however you want to say it, if they're not paying them out, imagine what they're doing to us, the people that have no audience, just the people out there wanting to play. I've experienced it. I'm pretty sure other people have experienced it. Now I'm pretty sure some people have gotten paid out, but I think that's the trick, to pay out some people, which are the smaller people, or which are the people that's gonna lose it back real easy, and then all the good people with actual skill, make them work for it or don't pay them out or ban them, just like they did me. So when someone runs to the internet and be like, "Oh, I didn't get paid out," then you're gonna have two or three garbage people running in saying, "Oh, I was paid out fine. Nothing happened to me," because they know your ass is gonna give it back and you're garbage. But I just wanted to point that out because I've been that small guy, still is that small guy, still trying to help and share, and people don't want to listen until it's too late.